Hello again! So today I'm going to do the university tag. I've actually googled it to see if there already was one, but I couldn't find any big YouTubers that have done one. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I've come up with some questions. I'm going to make it into a tag and hopefully other people will use it. By the way, you can do this tag whether you're at university at the moment or you've just finished or, you know, whatever. Okay, so number one is, what university did you go to? I went to University College London, in London. Number two, what made you choose that university? I chose UCL probably not for the best reasons. I chose it because of one, its reputation, and two, because it was in London. I didn't actually go to see the university before I chose it, I just sort of read about it and thought, you know what, that seems quite good. Three, I've chucked this in here for a bit of fun, but are there any famous alumni from your university? At UCL, the big ones were Jonathan Ross, Ricky Gervais, and Coldplay. I'm sure there's many more. In fact, I know there's many more because there's lots of famous scientists and engineers and physicists and chemists and biologists as well. But I'm just talking about the ones that people really care about. Number four is, what course did you do? I chose to study chemical engineering. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Number five is, why did you choose that course? I did choose it in good faith, to be honest. The path of an engineer was just written out to be so perfect for me, because at that age I just wanted to make a difference to the world, and I wanted to make like a practical difference to the world, and engineers do things like work with energy and discover new ways of making the world just run smoother and more efficiently, and they just, yeah. So I thought engineering is definitely the way to go. I can make something that will make the world better. So yeah, that was my motivation for choosing the course. Chemical in particular, well, I don't know, I just sort of had to choose one, and general engineering was too general for me, and I was enjoying chemistry at the time, so I chose chemical engineering because also it had the most money in it. Just realised like the reasons for making a lot of my choices are so poor. Number six is, what was the best thing about university? For me, the best thing about university was finally having sort of your own independence without being like totally independent, but it's sort of the first time in your life that you get to do a lot of things that you've always wanted to do on your own, and it's scary but it's also good, and you feel proud of yourself when you have done it. Things like living alone and having to manage your money and finding places by yourself. Number seven is, what is the worst thing about university? For me, the worst thing was the course and the studying. I kind of ran out of steam. A year in, I was kind of fed up and ready to go into the real world and get a job and stuff. Question number eight is, did you join any clubs or societies? Yes, I'm definitely one of those people that enjoy putting my fingers in lots of pies. In my first year, I joined the tennis society, the stage crew society. I think that's it actually. In the second year, I eventually made the transition from stage crew society to film and TV society, because that was definitely in line with my interests more. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see I've made lots of videos about the projects I've done with the Film and TV Society, and they're a really cool bunch of people, and I'm really glad I joined the society because I'm still friends with a lot of them now, and they're just so cool. Question 9 is, did university help you decide what you want to do, or what kind of job you want to do in life, and what you want to do afterwards? That's such a vague question. I really should have thought about that more. My answer is that it did help me decide what I want to do, in that it helped me decide that I didn't want to do chemical engineering. And the final question, question number 10 is, would you do it all again? Do you know what? I would do it all again, but I'd definitely choose a different subject. I'll be like science communication or something really cool. But for me, definitely the whole going to university was definitely like an experience rather than like an educational thing. And I think that's becoming more popular. Like, a lot of people want to go to university just for the experience of going to university rather than for the academic aspect. Don't know if this is a good thing, but it's all up for debate. We should talk about it, let's have a conversation. And as usual, if you have any questions about going to university, or if you're at university and you have any questions about what to expect when you're finishing university, then feel free to message me. Although I will say, I don't know if they still follow my videos, but I need to say I'm sorry to the people at UCL that came up to me and went, oh yeah, I watched your videos and I sent you a message asking you a question about your course and you never replied. I thought you messaged me on like YouTube or like left a comment in the video, and I definitely have seen those and I would have replied, but it turns out in Facebook, under like, if you click on the messages, there's like this, there's like this other folder, and it says like filtered, and I found this on my Facebook profile for the first time last night, and I found like 20 messages from people who weren't my friends, which is why it got like sidetracked to another inbox. And that's where all these questions have come from. Like I saw maybe like 2 or 3 from people like, oh, I saw your videos on YouTube and I want to ask you some questions about chemical engineering at UCL, and I never saw them until last night. I'm so sorry. I know this was like a year ago. I've just realised the error of my ways. I will check that inbox now, but if you do have questions, please post them in YouTube comments and not Facebook me. So yeah, cool. I'll see you next time. Do you like my Star Wars t-shirt, by the way?